Welcome back to Ugly Truck, and hello from Gulfport, Mississippi. Okay, so we are in Gulfport, Mississippi for Cruisin the Coast. If you have been living under a rock and you are not following us on social media, we have seen so much cool stuff already. We have been eating like kings and just enjoying being away from the shop and having a little bit of a vacation and being by the ocean. So you can't go wrong with the beach. So we are about 650 miles from home. We drove the 70 down here, never skipped a beat, never gave us a lick of trouble. This truck is my daily driver. It has been for a few years now, but we recently did some work to it to get it ready for this trip. And as much as we've talked about it in different videos, we really haven't given you guys a good look at this thing. So we're gonna take this as an opportunity to give it a good rundown, see how we did with 650 miles straight through. So if you have heard us talk about this truck, it has a 5.3 and a 4L60 out of a 0405 Tahoe.
Yep, everything we got here is bone stock, 5.3 out of that Tahoe, like she said. This is Emily's daily driver. The way I know it is because I have to ask her every time if I can drive the thing, okay?
Ask permission.
Yep, but we climbed in this thing Sunday night at 8 o'clock and drove through the night to come to Cruisin the Coast in Gulfport, Mississippi. And we have had one of the greatest times in our lives here.
Yes.
Okay? This truck, it's got 2 fuel tanks in it.
Yes.
It holds 40 gallons of gas, so we didn't have to stop once. And we had absolutely no troubles. Okay?
Yes.
And that is why we do LS's. And this is the other reason out here why we do LS swaps.
Yeah.
So by the time we get home from this adventure, we're going to put 1,400 miles on this truck, and that is why we do LS swaps the ugly truck way. Bone stock cam in it. Anything happens to it down here on the road back, I can walk in anywhere, get what I need for it. We're confident nothing's going to happen to it anyway, because we fixed absolutely anything that we can imagine before we left. But that is why we do it, and that's why we love them.
Yep.
And it brings us to amazing places like this.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep. So first and foremost, if you have seen this truck before, it was not this shiny. I actually bought a polisher and polished all of my yellow paint, and it turned out looking super sweet. And then I actually did my patina polish trick on the top, and it turned out really cool. It's almost a bronzy kind of metallic color. Turned out really nice. Got a sweet new steering wheel. And then the other cosmetic thing that I did, I splurged and I spent $150 on this piece of plastic. But I think it was worth it. We had this grill laying around. My other one had some damage on it. So I got some aluminum polish and polished this part up. And I redid all my pinstripes around. And I actually stole these headlight bezels out of Jerry's 72. So he's not very happy with me about that.
No. And we also got rid of every zip tie on this thing.
Yes.
I fixed the radiator supports, and no more zip ties on this truck.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're gonna go ahead and maybe do something different with the hold downs that are on there, but they are a big improvement over zip ties.
Yes. Yeah.
And then the other thing that we did that we can't really show you, this truck had a 5 lug on the front and then 6 lug on the rear, and I actually had 7-inch wide wheels on the front and 6-inch wide on the back. So we ended up put some 6 lug rotors on the front, so I've got 6 lug all the way around. I can have a real spare in the back, and look at these shiny new 8-inch wheels. Got a fresh coat of Rust-Oleum Implement White. It's my favorite flavor. But really, we couldn't be happier with how this thing turned out, and it looks awesome sitting on the beach. So we're gonna hang out here for a while and watch some cars cruise by and hang out on the sand. Ah, what is that? So we're gonna hang out here and watch some cars cruise by and enjoy the beach. There's a ton of events that are associated with Cruisin the Coast in a bunch of different places. So we're gonna catch a few of those. Trans Am again.
Spotted it already. Mentioning spotting things too, I may be seen in a bikini on this.
Yes, yes. You got a new one, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes, chrome.
String.
Yes, chrome string bikini. That's where it's at. For him, not for me. But if you ever get a chance to make the trip down here, it is so worth it. We will definitely be back next year.
Bought me this?
I did.
Thank you.
We traded straight across for the 70. It's all yours.
I think that's a good trade.
It's a good trade for somebody. We are here at Trucks and Tacos, and we were having so much fun yesterday. I didn't really film a whole lot, so this is actually day 2. We had so much fun yesterday. We came back for another round, and I'm glad that we did, because they just walked over and gave us this sweet plaque and told us that we were one of the Trucks and Tacos picks, and that is super awesome. I also want to give a shout out to Richard and Monica from Longbed Mafia. They came over and gave me a poker chip, which is now like my prized possession. So thank you, Richard, for coming over and giving me that. We really appreciate it.
Probably been the nicest truck show that we've ever been to so far.
It's incredible.
And we will not miss it again.
Yes.
Trucks and Tacos was the ultimate.
Yes, yes. This was definitely like, we came in and we found our people. So we talked to so many of you guys and saw so many of the trucks that you guys have built with our videos. And it was so awesome to be able to put a face with some of the names on the internet and to see your work and see your projects. And I mean,
that's my first LF swap.
Oh man.
Wiring video company.
Oh cool. We have just had the best time here at Cruisin the Coast and at Trucks and Tacos.
That's right. And now we got to drive 10 hours home.
Now it's all over.
All right, we're back. The 70 brought us back flawlessly with no problems.
Yep. We landed in Missouri right in time for winter. We went from standing on the beach, mid 80s, upper 80s, to it was 32 degrees here last night, and we have winter clothes on. So life is pretty unfair sometimes, and needless to say, we are looking forward to next year. Everything we saw at Cruisin The Coast was so awesome. There was so much to do and see. There's no way to experience all of it in one trip. Trucks and Tacos obviously was one of our favorite parts of the whole thing, but we can't end this video without giving a huge, giant, colossal thank you to Jeff and Catherine. You guys were incredible hosts. This trip would not have happened if it wasn't for them. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We had an awesome time. Is there anything you wanted to say?
Yeah, let's get back to work.